This is Purana Talk.
We're the Purana guys.
We're reading the Garuda Purana, the first section. We're in chapter 195, and in which Vishnu is doing the talking. This one is subtitled, A Lore for Fulfilling a Desire in 7 Nights. We call it a lore. I wouldn't. Or he said, listen to that lore, which fulfills all desires in 7 nights. Obeisance unto Lord Vasudeva. And you know the original text would have said something like, Om Vasudevaya Namaha, whom we meditate upon. Obeisance unto Pradyumna. Pradyumnaya Namaha. Aniruddhaya Namaha. Sankarshanaya Namaha. Obeisance unto the giver of wisdom, the embodied form of perfect bliss. 3. Obeisance to thee that resteth in the soul, the quiet, free from dualistic vision. Thou art all the forms. Obeisance unto thee. Obeisance unto thee, the great Hrishikesha of endless manifestations, of whom all these visible creations stay, and from whom other forms of creation emerge. Thou bearest this terrestrial sphere. Obeisance unto thee, the Brahman, whom the mind, the intellect, the sense organs, and the vital airs touch not nor know. Thou movest both within and without. Like the expansive firmament, I bow unto thee. Om, obeisance to the Lord, the great Purusha, the Lord of the great Bhutas, having 2 lotus-like feet in the form of all sattvic qualities manifested in arts and dharmika activities. O Parameshtan, obeisance unto thee, Chitraketu attained the status of a Vidyadhara by means of this Vidya, by which it means this knowledge, literally this, and it tells us it means esoteric mystical knowledge, parenthetically.
So what do you think this is about? It's like, it's praising these powers. It goes through Brahma.
It's a mantra. And it says basically that if you say this mantra, you should get your desire in 7 days. I mean, it doesn't give any instructions with it, right, other than saying, yeah, here you go. Listen to this.
Right.
That fulfills all desires in 7 days. And then, para, and it's a mantra of, of praise.
But it's going through a bunch of different things. Like, it starts out here.
Obeisance to Vasudeva, obeisance to Pradyumna, obeisance to Aniruddha, obeisance to Sankarshana. These are out of the Krishnaite theology,
right,
if you will. These are aspects of deity that are particular to the Krishna tradition. Some Krishna tradition.
Then
Hrishikesha, which, I would have to look into that a little bit. I mean, the great Hrishikesha, it's really close to Rishikesha, which is the place, a holy place in India, which would, be okay to. But it starts with the letter A. This is the thing that confuses me. I had been told that Rishikesha means literally the hair of the rishis. But why is there an H? Because there's not necessarily an H in Rishi. It's the right R with a dot under it, like the Rig Veda R, right. Rishikesha, but it has an H in front of it. I've never quite understood why that H is. What the H is that doing there? So,
the Brahman, whom the mind, the intellect,
the Brahman, as opposed to the Brahman caste. It's right.
Whom the mind, the intellect, and the sense organs and the vital airs touch not
nor know.
In other words, is that?
Well, it means, Brahman is beyond all of these conditioning things.
I see.
It's absolute, and so it's untouched in a sense by any.
So beyond the physical, yeah, sort of what they're getting
at. Beyond, it's the inchoate even. It's beyond the knowable through the means means of
I
logic.
love this image. Thou movest both within and without, like the expansive firmament. That's a great image.
I bow unto thee. And then obeisance to the Lord, the great Purusha, which is to say the great male energy
Right.
in the universe. And it says the Lord of Bhutas, which is like the Lord of ghosts or spirits,
right.
which tells
That's
you
Shiva,
Shiva ordinarily, having 2 lotus feet in the form of all sattvic qualities manifested in arts and dharmika activity, like the 2 feet are the arts and dharmic activity. Parameshtan, obeisance unto you, Chitraketu, attained the status of a Vidyadhara, a knowledge holder, by means of this wisdom. This is how Chitraketu came to. So, that's what it is. It's and it looks like we are at this. This is a section in the text where the next several ones are going to be
short like this.
Well, I was going to say long mantras.
Oh, right.
That are for specific ends, because we've got, that's just glancing at the text of what's coming up.
I think supplication or prayer might be a better word than he was.
Lore.
Than lore.
Yeah, well, lore obviously is not very clear about what this is. There you go, a short and sweet one, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.